Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. My name is Eng'r Victor Bassey, and I'm here at the Ideal Concept Studio here in Ikeja, Lagos. We're here with my friend, Engineer Joshua. We have one or two things to discuss with you. There are three key core things that you need to learn as a beginner who is coming into the digital world. Oftentimes when we come into the digital world, we want to show off, or a lot of people want to show off. You know, this is coming from the analog world to this world there are two different worlds entirely. But the language is the same. Principles are the same. The only difference is the navigation. The only difference is navigation. So if you're coming here, don't want to start, fiddling with the effects. The first thing you want to know where the effect is. That should not be your first term. The first of all is power. A lot of persons have been in where we've done some jobs, done some gigs, and after the gig, I asked one of my engineers, turn off the mixer, let's pack up. And he doesn't know where to turn on the mixer. You don't know where to turn off the mixer. It's serious. You need to understand where your power button is, where the power is, and not just where the power is. You need to understand how to turn on and how to turn off. You have to, because I'm turning off the digital console that's gone through a lot of processing like this. So when you initiate a turn off from the mixer itself, it will automatically demagnetize itself. Demagnetize the whole processing, from itself so that it can turn off safely. That is why that option is there. Number two, you need to understand, under number one, still talking about power, you need to understand how much volt do you need into your system. Is it 110? Is it 220? Especially for our brothers here in Nigeria, you need to understand that. So you don't fire up your equipment at turning up. All right. The number two thing you need to understand is where are the channels stripped? Where is the input channel, physical input channel, the physical onboard, physical stage box, physical input channel of a digital mixer. No matter how big a digital mixer is, it will have that. It's either it will have that on the board or detached on an extension, which we also call a stage box, and that's an extension there. You can see that's an extension, the stage box there for my digital mixer. I'm not using the onboard. If you flip behind, you'll be able to see the other option they have given. So I'm seeing this guy for the first time. When I've been able to identify my power option where it is, the next thing is to find out how do I plug something? How do I get signal into this system? And the third one, and of course the last, is your channel strip. Channel strip here will be the home, your ability to navigate and master this home page, or like my friend was also call it the dashboard.
My eyes to the hill, knowing my help is coming from you. And your peace you give me in time of thirst.
By home, I mean this home because everything you need to run this mixer right now is here. This first home, this home page. Look for the home page of that digital mixer. It will enable you to kick start running the show immediately, as in immediately. So you may want to know those three things to get you kick-started as early as possible, so that you don't waste your time running around effects. I've been to a lot of gigs, and sometimes some guys that they run gigs with lesser effects. So effects for me are just embellishments. They are not really the core things. The core things you need to know are these three things that we've mentioned. The power, number one. You need to understand the physical input. What's the essence of knowing where an effect of a digital mixer is, and when if you don't know how to call up the channels, you don't know how to run around with it. So we need to know these things, and once you get these three things, I believe you're 50%. You're 50% on your way out, or you're 50% on your way into the show already, not on your way out. If you have any comment, you can drop on the comment section, and if you have any question, and if you're a new beginner, you're a new starter, you're just coming to the digital world, don't be afraid. Don't be what's the word? Don't be afraid of anything. Don't be afraid of the size of the mixer. Don't be afraid of all the lighting and everything. Take your time and look for these three things. These three things will get you started into your business of the day. And don't be intimidated about the size of the mixer. No matter how big the mixer is. I don't care if it is a 1,000 channel digital mixer. I don't care. No matter how big it is. Once you get these three things, the other things, you can understudy them, you can learn them on the go. But to get your work going fast and immediately, get your clients up and running, you need to know these three things. And I believe it's going to help you. It will help you in your business. It will help you in your work of life. Thank you for listening to this short keynote. See you next time. Bye.
Lord, I will lift my eyes to the hill, knowing my help is coming from you, and your peace you give me in time of thirst. You are the very strength of my life. You are the very source of my strength, and I lift my hands in total praise to only you. I lift my hands in total praise, only you, only you, God. Oh, only you, nothing else matters.